line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Allen. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Allen to throw it. Going underneath. Gibbs has it.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Allen. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. To the air, Allen connects with Kittle underneath. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around. Really
confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Allen going to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
I know coaches always tell us that they make decisions about these types of plays, this type of a fake, earlier in the week to take the emotion out of the deal. I don't know that
Bengals drive about to get going. Allen now looks to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Throwing now is Allen. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 73 yards and a touchdown.
this defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Good for a Bengals first down.
To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a first and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, a 22.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
He dumps it off to Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before...
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Another miss.
Still on his feet. Still going. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Justin Jefferson, 71 yards. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score.
Bengals drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
16 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Now Allen. And he knocks Knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Allen going to go on fourth down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Here's a diving catch right side. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jahmyr Gibbs, 53 yards. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And here's Allen throwing to start the drive. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
319.
Here's Allen. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets...
Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
That's good.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On play action, Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Second down and 4. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down and 4.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, my goodness, Barkley, are you kidding me? And he's going to have a Bengals first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
First down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. To the air, Allen. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a